In this video, we will see what is binary search, how it works. So for binary search, we need two things. First is the array and second is the element that we want to search in the array. The output of this binary search is the position or the index where that element will be present. Suppose this is your array A which is sorted. Alright, you can see the array is sorted -2, 4, 13, 20, 22, 29, 35 and that also in your ascending order. So this array is sorted in ascending order and we have to find a particular element. Suppose key is equal to 29. We have to search whether 29 is present in this array or not. If it is present, then print the index value where the element 29 is present in the array A. So the output will be 5. And your input is this array and the key value. So we will see how this binary search algorithm works to find this value. So this is the algorithm of your binary search. So we have to repeat the process, do until the pointers low and high meet each other. That is, we take two pointers low and the second pointer high. What is the pointer? It is pointing to some index value. So low and high are the two pointers that will point to some index value of array A. So how binary search algorithm works is, it will have two pointers low and high. We will assign low will be the pointing to the lowest index 0 and high will be pointing to the highest index, that is 6 for this array. And we have to find, suppose, the element 29 whether it is present in the array or not. So how it works, binary search? First it will find the mid pointer, the middle value of this array. The middle value of this array is 20 and the middle index is 3. So 29 is first going to be compared with this 20. If it is equal, then it will return the value 3. If it is not equal, then if 20, that is mid value, is not equal to the key value, then what happens is your key value 29 is checked whether it is greater than your mid value. Alright, that is your 20. So 29 is greater than 20. It is true. So in this case, what happens is your high pointer was pointing to 6 and your low pointer was pointing to 0. So in this case, since our array is sorted and we found that this 29 is greater than 20, so obviously your 29 will not be found in this part of the array. Alright, it will always be found in this part of the array because 29 is greater than 20 and this array is sorted in ascending order. So now the searching will be performed in the remaining half of your array, that is 22, 29 and your 35. Now the searching is going to be performed in this half of your array. Now 29 is compared to, now your low pointer should point here and high pointer is going to point here. Now this part of the array, it is searched. Now this middle element of this part of the array is your 5. So the middle element 29 is compared to 29. It is true. So the element is found and the array index 5 will be returned as your output. What happens if the element is smaller than 20 if we consider the next case in which the element is smaller than 20. So in that case what will happen? If we have to search element suppose -2, whether -2 is present in this array or not. So how the entire process will be carried out again? -2 is going to be compared with the middle element 20. Alright. First, it is not equal. Key is equal to A of mid, which is not equal. That is -2 is not equal to 20. So in that case, we will check the else condition. If key is greater than A of mid, that is key value is here -2, is greater than A of mid is your 20. Is -2 greater than 20? No, it is false. So it will enter the next part of the loop, that is else. Now your high pointer was pointing here when we were taking this whole array, and low was pointing to 0. Now this high pointer was pointing to 6. Now it will point to 2. Why? Because you see here that your -2 is less than 20. Alright. Since -2 is your less than 20, so what happens is, in this part of the array, your -2 will be searched in this part of the array. In this part, why it will not search? Because -2 is less than is 20, so it will never be found after 20. The same reason your array is sorted in ascending order. So now here it will be. So this was the algorithm of binary search that we have seen in the previous slide, and this was the array we were dealing with. Now we will see, suppose key element is -2. Alright, and this is the array given. So the question is to find whether -2 is present in this array or not. Okay. So how the binary search algorithm starts is, middle is equal to low plus high by 2. That means your low pointer is here and high pointer is here. So your mid value is equal to low plus high, that is 0 plus 6 by 2. That means it is 3. Alright, so mid is your here. This is your mid. Now next is, if key is equal to A of mid, key value is your -2. Now you compare -2 is equal to A of mid. What is mid value? 3. So A of 3. What is A of 3? 20. So -2 is equal to 20. Is it true or false? It is false. So if it is false, then we will not go to the if body. We will check else if condition. In the else if, we have the case if key. What is key? Key is your -2. -2 is greater than A of mid. A of mid is your 3. That means -2 is greater than 20. Is it true or false? It is a false condition. So it will not enter your else if body also. Now we will see what is in the else condition. In the else condition we have high pointer is mid -1. So here we saw that low was 0 and high was your 6. Right? Now mid -1. So what is mid? Mid value was 3. So 3 -1, that is 2. Now low is 0 and high is 2. Now again we will iterate it. So what is the array now we have to compare for? That is your 0, 1 and 2. So what are the values? -2, 4 and 30. So this is the part of the array. Now we will search for the element -2. Okay. This is your low and this is your high pointer pointing. Now what happens is we will now again do the same thing, your same comparison, where key is equal to a mid, that is key value is same, -2 we are searching for, is equal to a mid. What is mid? Mid we have compared. Your mid value will be low plus high by 2, right? So what is low? Low is your 0, high is 2 by 2. So 2 by 2 is your 1. So mid is your here, pointing to 1. So A of mid, which is your -2, is equal to A of 1 is your 4, right? A of 1 is your 4. So is -2 is equal to 4? Condition is false. Alright, not equal. So this will be not executed. So next, else if body we will check. Alright, if -2 is greater than a mid, this is your query. -2 is greater than a mid. What is a mid? 4. So we will check whether -2 is greater than 4. No, it is also false. What does that mean? That the element is not present in the right half of the array. Because element is smaller than the middle element and our array is sorted. So we will not move into this part. Else, what is in the else? High is equal to mid -1. So what was high? High was 2. Now high becomes mid -1. What is mid? 1 minus 1. That is your 0. Alright, and low value remains same. That is your 0. Alright, so now where the element will be searched? In the left part of the array. That is 0 and you have value -1. That is, element will be searched. This is your middle. Element will be searched this side. Okay, so -2 will be searched here. What happens now? We will calculate mid value. Mid is equal to low plus high by 2. That is 0 plus 0 by 2, which turns out to be 0. Why? Because here you can see low is 0, high is also your 0. So mid you calculate 0. Both low, high and mid are pointing to the same array index. Alright, that is 0. So now we will see the first case. If key is your -2 is equal to a of mid, a of 0. So -2 is equal to a of 0 is what? -2. This is true. The condition is true. So what it is going to return? Return mid. Mid is your index value pointer. Alright. So what is the value of mid? Is 0 and this 0 index will be returned. So this is how the binary search algorithm works.